Hello, my loyal viewers. As you can tell, I'm back. Welcome to the dark side. Now, I have a perfectly good reason for not being late, but for streaming it. 1, had to eat. 2, had to go around, get some stuff done throughout the day. 3, been chaotic as heck. 4, we tested out Life is Strange. The Last of Us, and Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. Modern Warfare 4. Ha ha ha. Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare, that's what it is. We've tried those tested those 3 streams out earlier, so take a look at those VODs, see what you think of them, give them a comment, like, below, helps with the algorithm. I do need somebody to hit those like buttons. Smash that like and subscribe if you want to, and now we are about to start Broken Toys.
Previously on The Walking Dead. While searching for a place to call home, AJ and I found an old boarding school run by kids deep in the forest. Their leader was a guy named Marlon.
Who was shot in the face?
AJ pulled the trigger. I told AJ that what he'd done was murder, that he'd have to atone for it. The other kids agreed. They voted to kick us out. I thought we'd never return. Then, AJ and I were attacked by Abel, one of the raiders Marlon had given the twins to. He was with someone I thought I'd never see again. Lily. We were almost eaten by walkers, when suddenly, one of them spoke to me. His name was James, an ex-whisperer who didn't believe in killing walkers.
'Cause he's a pacifist.
He helped me treat AJ, but without real medicine, he wouldn't make it. The kids didn't turn away the sad sight of AJ and let us back inside. After I told them how we could defend the school against the raiders, they were willing to let us stay, at least until the fight. I decided to help Louis tune his piano. He opened up to me, and I admitted I had feelings for him.
'Cause of true love.
Then the raiders finally came. They busted open our gates, but the kids stayed hidden as planned. Until 10 ran out of cover, hoping for a chance to learn about his missing sisters.
I hope he becomes a walker.
The bomb went off, and attempting to save 10, Mitch threw himself at Lily and got a knife to the throat. With only a second to decide, I fired and saved Louis. They got away with 3 of our friends, and we had no idea where they'd gone. But we knew someone who did.
Oh, I'm gonna have fun with this. Remember, if you enjoy the content, hit like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below. Look at our roomy. Oh, there's a head on a pike. That hat has so seen better days.
so little. And Mitch looked after me. People said he was a dick sometimes, but he was always nice to me. Now he's gone.
To a better place.
Stabbed in the eye by some asshole who never even knew his name.
Look, I promise you, Willie, the people who did this, we're going to hit them back.
And join the
Never come
dark
near us.
side.
If Mitch were here, he wouldn't cry. He'd find a way to get our friends back. Bash Lily's brains out with a rock.
Abel's tied up in the basement. He passed out from the pain.
Thanks.
AJ wanted to stay down there and keep an eye on him. Hey, buddy. It's time for us to bury Mitch and say our goodbyes.
I'll help you.
Get away from him! You're the reason he's dead!
Willie!
Well, it's true! We had a plan, and that idiot messed it up!
Easy, Willie. Even if it's true, you can't lash out. We've all got to take care of each other.
You think it's true?
10!
Well, it is.
Let me handle this.
But Willie, I want you to strike him down, and your journey to the darkness shall soon be complete.
But I just couldn't. Maybe you'll get more out of him than I did.
Interrogate Abel.
This should be strong enough to hold him. Got your gun back, huh?
Uh-huh.
That's right, AJ. You'll need to strike him down, and soon your journey to the dark side shall be complete. Only after we do this shall your training be complete. Drench him.
What the fuck? Well, that ain't no way to wake an old man up from his afternoon nap. I was having a nice dream, too. About a girl I used to know from before. She also had me tied up, but I wasn't her prisoner, if you get my meaning. You got any water? Other than what you already dumped on me? I mean...
Drink.
You got good manners, Squirt.
That'll be the
Have your
last
water.
thing you
Now
drink.
it's time to talk.
It's the first time interrogating someone, isn't it?
No.
You let me dictate the agenda. Makes me think you're weak.
Don't make this harder than it needs to be, okay? I just want to know where Lily took my people.
It doesn't matter. As soon as she gets there, she's gonna turn around and come right back for me. You better give me the 5-star treatment. If I'm smiling when she gets here, you might be able to trade me for a little mercy.
The dark side.
Jesus! The fuck fuck is wrong with you? That ain't 5-star.
Tell us where they took our friends, or she'll do it again.
Lily will never give him up. The only reason we came here was for more manpower. Losing Jonathan and me, 3 sprouts who can barely hold a gun. Even a dummy like me can do the math on that one.
We're gonna get him back.
You don't know what it's like out there. It's a bloodbath. One community against another. From Richmond to the coast. Back at the Delta, we're at war. With some really sick fucks who make me look like the Virgin Mary. We need people to fight it.
Oh, Richmond's brought in it.
Soldiers who do what we say. Point the guns the way we tell them to. You little turds are supposed to be easy pickings.
No fucking way I'd let my people fight for you.
I'm starting to think you're mad at me.
I take it personally when you shoot
We
the
like
kid.
doing raids like this. Our home is under threat. It's a good home. Built to last. I do a lot to protect it. Maybe you can understand that.
And I do a lot to get my friends back. So stop wasting my time.
Okay. Front pocket. The answer to all your questions. Read it.
Whatsoever parteth the hoof and is cloven-footed, and cheweth the cud among the beasts, that shall ye eat. What the fuck? Is this code?
No, it's fucking Leviticus. I was hoping it'd be some timely, moralistic shit about turning the other cheek. Well, come on. That thing ain't gonna light itself. Wanna know where your friends are? Smoke will clear my mind. Help me remember stuff. Like where Lily went.
Help him
Come on,
burn it.
kid. Don't make me wait all day.
Have one last smoke and one sip of water before I slowly torture you more.
That's a lot of blood.
Oh, fuck. This is not good.
He's gonna die, isn't
Yes.
Isn't that what you wanted?
he? I did, but
You're gonna get your wish. When you pushed me off that balcony, something must have burst inside of me. Shit. I never wanted things to end like this. Everything. It all got out of hand. Now look at me. I'm a fucking mess.
will he turn?
No.
Yes. We shall let him turn.
Everything I ever got, I got with my own 2 hands. And my will. For my body to turn on me. To take control. I'll tell you where to find Lily. Just promise. You won't let me turn. I'm begging you.
How about this? How about you tell me everything you know, and then we'll see.
I need assurances.
That's as good as you're gonna get. Hurry up, Abel. You don't have much time.
You wouldn't do it. You wouldn't let me become one of those things.
Try me.
What if they could feel it when they turn?
You'll find out soon enough. Maybe you just end up trapped, along for the ride.
There are people trapped inside walkers?
Yeah. That's why you put a bullet in them, if they're gonna turn.
Or maybe that's why you let them.
Okay. In my boot, you'll find a paper with everything you need to know.
AJ, check his boot.
We have a boat. That paper shows the miles to the nearest stops. Those words, they're city names. We use them like a call and response. Make sure we don't go shooting our own. Only one we use these days is Rockingham. I can't believe you actually got me to give that up. You got what you wanted. Please, don't let me become one of those things. Please, I don't want to turn.
You're gonna be stuck in that broken shell of a body forever.
Just like Vader was.
No one deserves.
AJ, don't look away. I want you to see this.
I want to.
Rise, my walker.
Abel? Is he still in there?
Come on, we have a boat to find.
Look, you're the horrible person that needed to go in the worst horrible way. Marlon got off easy. He got shot in the head.
Sometimes I don't know where this dirty rubber is taking me. Sometimes I don't know the reason why. So I guess I'll keep gambling, lots of moves and lots of rambling.
The flowers shall grow from their graves. So you know we shall be streaming different games throughout the night. Did we leave a turntable in our basement?
Once we
That's
find
gonna be
the boat,
lovely.
we'll look for a way to sneak on board.
Yeah, if 10 doesn't fuck it up this time.
It wasn't Tin's fault.
Yes, it was! Mitch died because he...
Say one more thing about Tin. I dare you.
Guys, there it is.
Look at that decrepity boat.
You see anything?
Witness this might is a fully
A boat
functional
and a-
Death Star.
A wood street in the water.
That's called a pier.
Pier.
Okay, let's spread out and focus on those areas. Keep your heads low. A rabbit's foot.
Omar used to carry around a rabbit's foot. You don't think...
We'll take it home. We can give it back to him once we've saved him.
I am searching for collectibles and the plans to the Death Star.
Must have fallen off one of the horses when the raiders came through.
Okay, we've looked play enough for that. Let's go talk to Willie.
Anything useful?
Looks like building material. Furniture. Probably stuff from the train station.
They're loading those rafts with supplies.
I could cut those loose and just ride them downriver. Easy.
Sheet metal, wood, and quite a bit of it.
We should have that stuff.
Oh yes, we shall.
Huh. Are those torches?
Maybe. Why?
We could use the fire. Find anything over here?
They have horses.
Let me see. More torches. Setting the hay on fire would get their attention. Scare the horses, too.
We could get on the boat easier that way.
If we cut those horses free, we could slow down anyone trying to chase us. Have you ever seen this thing before?
No way. Pretty sure I would have remembered an old-timey riverboat. From where I'm sitting, looks like that pier is the only way inside.
Well, let's see what else is down there.
Only one way in and one way out.
The pier has plenty of cover on it. If we're careful, we can sneak in undetected. There are a few on deck, a couple others on the pier. Could be more inside.
So the group about maybe less than 20 people.
Wait, I see Violet.
Holy shit. This is really it. We found them.
I can see an entrance.
Yeah. There's one at the other end of the boat, too.
There's a small opening at the top of those closed doorways. AJ and I know how to deal with those. I don't see any obvious place to keep prisoners.
Don't boats have brigs? Boat jails.
Maybe, but where?
Now that, I don't know.
I always did love Telltale's shows of sound design.
There's no good cover leading up to the boat. We're gonna need one hell of a distraction.
Walkers!
Now we just need, what, a dozen walkers? How hard could that be?
Maybe not as hard as you'd think. We should get out of here before they spot us. We can talk through the plan once we're somewhere safe.
All right? What's the plan?
Well, they've got guards posted on the pier and the boat. There's no way we can take them all at once. Our only hope is to distract them while we sneak on board.
We should burn their stuff.
That'd work. We could burn the supplies or the hay they keep for the horses.
Whatever we don't burn, we should take. Ruby would love to have the horses. But I'd rather steal those supplies.
Yeah,
Yes,
steal their
Dustin,
supplies
don't
and burn
worry.
the hay as our distraction.
AJ shall surely
going to steal from
join
rafts,
the
you have to
dark
do it carefully.
side.
Wouldn't do it any other way.
The fire will lure the raiders away from the boat, and we can sneak across the pier.
If anyone sees us, they'll shoot.
You remember that guy I told you about? James? He sent in walkers to save us from Lily and Abel. Maybe we could convince him to do it again. If we lead a big enough group of them onto the beach, we can blend in without being seen.
Well, hell yeah. Let's find out how much he charges for his services.
What about after we get everyone home? I mean, the raiders will just come attack us again. What then?
Hide, quick!
Ruckhorn. I think that's what it was.
A raider. Has to be. You all stay here. I'll see if they know anything that could help us. Drop it. Where do you keep the people you steal? I don't know what you're... I'm not fucking around. Answer the question. The boiler deck. Second deck. They're all there.
Clem, stop!
Oh,
Hey, Minnie.
Hey, look, it's your ex.
after the attack, I wasn't sure. I mean, I heard they burned half your school down. Who survived? Ruby? Mitch? Brody? Ted?
Mitch and Brody are dead.
Mitch did. And Brody, she died.
Ted's boots holding up okay?
His boots?
They're so old, they're more holes than rubber. I duct taped him up the last time I saw him, but that was a while ago. His boots are fine. You're Clementine. The girl who took over after Marlon died. It's weird. I thought everyone would want to lean on their own. Do you have a problem with that? Yes, I have a problem with it. Your leadership is going to get my little brother killed. Excuse me? Abel figured he could talk Marlon into handing everyone over like he and Lily did, but... like they did before. You ruined the whole plan.
What are you talking about? Marlon traded you and Sophie like it was nothing.
Yeah, and we all survived it. Marlon would have never made them fight the way you did. He wouldn't have gotten people killed.
A little psychoanalyzing here. Marlon was a horrible person that deserved to die in the worst possible way. Like Abel just did. He should have gotten some Abel treatment. But AJ was too, not nice, but too quick about how we got rid of Marlon. Yeah. My opinion would have been we throw him out in the middle of the woods, make a bunch of noise, walkers come up and eat Marlon alive. But he got the easy way out.
This is some grade A horse shit. Clem saved us.
He wouldn't have gotten people killed. He murdered Brody. What?
Yep, that too. And he was a slaver.
Minerva? Where's Sophie?
She died protecting the Delta. A hero.
What do you mean, them Korean child soldiers?
God, you Nerva! Shit.
Rockingham! Finish up and head back. I want to be in before dark. Yes, ma'am.
Our boat leaves for the Delta in 2 days. Then it'll be a couple of weeks before we can come back for the rest of you. When we do, don't fight. The only way you're gonna save your people is to let us take them. I'm serious. Don't fight this. It's not too late, Minnie. You could come back to the school with us. No. No, I couldn't.
It's not too late. You can still come back from the dark side.
Are you okay?
It doesn't change anything. We still have to get onto that boat.
You all should head home. Start getting things ready. Get everyone caught up on the plan.
Everyone except 10.
I warned you.
Enough, both of you. AJ and I will go find James.
Be safe.
And I shall create my best apprentice. You shall join my side, and we shall rule the school. And then after I pass down my knowledge, you shall find another apprentice.
So, how many walkers do you think James will help us get? 15? 100? 1,000?
Clem, I don't... Ow.
Gunshot wound.
It feels like someone pinched me from inside.
Here, let's rest a second.
Clem, I keep thinking. When Willie said all that stuff about Tin before, I got so mad. He was being mean. Tin wasn't even there to defend himself. I wanted to hurt him. I know I shouldn't, but I just can't stop thinking about it. I want to just punch his head.
It's okay to get mad at people. You can't help that. But those thoughts have to stay in your head, okay? Don't act on them. Ever.
Okay. I'm strong. I can control what I do. But not what I think.
That is true.
Like, I think I'm mad at Tin too.
Well, he did get Mitch
He
killed.
attacked the school was really stupid. But he just doesn't know stuff like we do. And then Willie started yelling at him instead of helping him learn. Why don't the other kids know all the stuff we know? When there's a plan, you have to follow it. And when you yell at someone, it just makes them not listen.
Well, the other kids haven't had it as hard as we've had. We had to make a lot of mistakes to learn what we know.
Yeah. I guess. But Tin's mistakes are just so bad.
Yes, they
Maybe I'll
are.
learn from them too. Like
And
we
you can
did.
strike him
It's
down.
weird that people are so different.
It is Erickson's boarding school for troubled youth.
Troubled youth. Trouble like bad? So they did bad things? Why?
Okay, sometimes they do them because bad things happen to them. I knew a doctor once, back when you were just a baby. He called it trauma. You have some too, you know. The thing
Line
where
guard?
people can't walk up behind you.
I don't like my trauma. I want to get it off of me. How do I get rid of it? I don't even like the way the word sounds.
It doesn't work like that. It's too deep down inside you. It never goes away.
That sucks.
But you can resist it, just like anger.
I still like them. I like Tin the most, I think. Even if he does dumb things. Actually, I think he's my first real friend.
He's the first
Oh, yeah?
friend your
I thought I was your
age.
first real friend.
Well, yeah, but you don't count. You're old.
You're Moore's mother,
I'm
Clem.
not.
Fine. He's my second first real friend. I don't see James. Just monsters.
We're looking for the voodoo holy man.
You're hurt. Did the raiders do this?
It looked like they had people from your school. Why are you here?
Those people you saw, we're going to save them. But to do that, we need your help moving some walkers.
I could maybe help, but my mask is still in the camp, inside my bag. I can't pass through a herd without it.
Okay, then let's go get it.
Please, I just ask that you don't kill them. The walkers. If you distract them, I can sneak over and find my mask.
Distract all of them?
Please.
I'll try.
I'm about to suffer the worst part of this entire 2-episode gaming. The bad game design. Yep. And Clem was bit, and AJ had to strike and take her place. Freaking bad game design. I need Lord Vader to pop in and swipe all these people. Okay, James, I can't do your quest. They all must die. The dark side show.
How long I can keep this up? Did you find your mask?
I can't find it. The horses must have... There!
Oh, shit.
We have to run.
Hey, over here!
AJ!
No, there are too many of them.
The cart. If we push it, the noise will draw them away.
Num 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 num.
AJ, are you okay?
Yeah, no bites.
You didn't even try to spare them. Thank you for helping me get this back. Now, how will walkers save your friends?
They're being held captive on a boat not too far from here. We can't sneak on board without cover, not without the raiders gunning us down.
You want to use walkers to hide? To sneak on board their ship? That's insane.
No, it's not insane. See, a place called Richmond that was ruled by a dictator, a horrible, horrible being that got shot in the face. That was an Asian woman called Joan, who's like a stupid, evil Hillary Clinton. They used walkers to raid towns and kill people. That's worse than using a few walkers to make a distraction and sneak on board.
It's our only chance.
I have something I need you to see, so you can understand what you're asking.
James. We still need his help, right?
Yeah, we do.
It's safe. Just a little further.
Beatnik. Must have had electricity here once.
Clem, what's this?
It's called a salt lick.
Salt lick? Ugh, sounds gross.
Whatever you do, don't lick it. It tastes horrible.
Wait a minute, how do you know? Did you lick it?
I don't know.
Well, Lee or it was either Kenny dropped a salt lick block on a guy called Larry's face in season 1, so yeah.
My people, my former people, they had a practice. They called it collecting. They use them as a weapon. I do this to protect them. I know it sounds strange, but that's why I brought you here. To see them as I do. As people.
As people?
Well, not people exactly, but something in between. Part of us is still in there. Deep down. So few of us die anymore. We turn. Not dead, not alive.
God, I hope that's not true. That sounds like hell.
To you, maybe. I think it seems peaceful.
Do you really think there's people inside of monsters?
Somewhere. Yes. Think about it this way. Has someone you cared about turned?
Clem's friend, Lee. She let him. But she wishes she didn't.
Do you really think there's nothing left of who he was?
No, he's gone. Even if his body is still moving, there's nothing left. Just a walker.
I'm sorry you feel that way.
There's no
Lived among
soul.
walkers for years. Still do, in a way. When they're alone, they're harmless. Innocent. If you want my help, I need you to try and walk with them. Then tell me if you really believe they're just monsters.
They are just monsters. They're not people or friends. Clem,
She'll be safe, I promise.
this isn't smart. It's too dangerous.
She just needs to move as they do.
If it gets bad in there, I'll need you to save me, okay? Can you do that?
Yes. I'll always protect you.
I know you will.
Now play the Imperial March.
The first rule is never go alone.
I'm not leaving you. I'll be right back.
See if there's somewhere to hide.
I will.
Don't let fear take over.
I will. I promise.
The mask will disguise your scent, but be gentle and be quiet. Touch the wind chime. You'll see.
Who's in this moment? And then Jack from Titanic, that roselet scope appears. As a walker.
Whoa. Hey there, kiddo. It's all right, I'm fine. See? No bites.
No bites.
So, do you still think they're just monsters? Now that you've seen them at peace, any different at all?
Yeah, I do. They're still just monsters. Dangerous things that want to kill us.
That's what I thought you would say. It's what I would have said too, once.
Have you ever killed a walker before?
I have. Many.
Have you ever killed a person?
Many. But that was a long time ago.
I've killed someone before too.
AJ.
You've killed someone?
Yep.
Yeah. I'm a murderer. But I'm trying to atone.
Well, that's good. I guess.
That's enough. What about the walkers? Are you going to help us save our friends?
I thought I could, but I can't. So many walkers would die.
They're not people.
Oh, the death this would cause. I'm sorry, Clementine, but I can't have more blood on my hands.
You saved AJ and me because you said you didn't want us to become soldiers. What makes it okay this time? They're going to make all our friends into killers. More violence, more death. And you could have stopped it.
I may be stubborn, but I'm not heartless.
I always pick that option because him being an ex-child soldier.
They force others to be the same.
Hold on. I always pick that option because him being an ex-child soldier and probably knowing what these people are going to do to turn Omar and Hamid and all them people that they have to turn them into child soldiers, that probably gets straight through James' voodooism head real quick. It's probably like, oh, I won't have that on my conscience when I could have prevented these people that are decent and naive from becoming child soldiers.
And even if your friends think like you, no one deserves that. It'll take some time to guide them through the forest to the shore. Others will join the herd as they go. Tomorrow night, be ready. I can't undo this.
Release the Kraken or the herd.
Come on, AJ. Let's get back before it's too dark.
If you are currently still watching, please hit that like button and subscribe button if you enjoy the mad reviewer Kyoma's content.
I've never met anyone like James before. I mean, he's tough. Not like you, though. He doesn't kill monsters, but he's not scared of them either. He's cool.
Hey, Clem. Willie told me the plan. How'd things go with that guy?
James, he agreed to help us.
If somebody told me we were gonna sneak onto a boat in a herd of walkers, I'd have called them crazy.
What are you doing with those?
Oh, well, I wanted to throw one last hootenanny before the big fight.
Swear?
Huh?
It sounds like a swear.
No, it's just another word for party.
Right. I know it sounds strange, throwing a party, but people need something to lift their spirits right about now.
This could be our last chance.
I wanted to make some tea for everyone. Could I borrow your little heater thing?
What can I do?
We need to pretty up the old music room. Could you make us something colorful to hang up?
Okay, I'll be an artist. I'm gonna make the
Decoration.
a decoration for the party.
Okay, I'll get the heater.
Have you ever ridden a horse?
Mm-hmm. And I'll teach you to ride someday. There, for luck.
Are bunnies lucky?
Just their feet.
I never understood why,
I'm done, Clem. Come see.
Okay, be right there. School pride.
to a school you have not been to yet.
What's his name?
Beat Nick.
That's funny.
Do you even get what the joke is?
No.
Hey, you're getting better at this. Soon you'll be as good an artist as 10.
I don't know. He's really good.
Something wrong?
Yeah, maybe.
I was just thinking about stuff while I was drawing. I don't think I should have watched Abel turn into a monster, Clem. I know I asked, but it gave me a sore throat.
What do you mean?
I don't know. Like swallowing was hard. Sounds weird, but it happened. He was a bad guy. I know I shouldn't feel like this. I hated him, too. I think there's something wrong with me.
You know what, AJ? Everything you're feeling is okay. It makes you a good person.
It means you're still human and have humanity.
Am I good? I want to be better, Clem. Let people know I'm good, just by my face.
You're the best, okay?
I'm getting real smart.
Is that right?
Yes, because I'm always thinking all the time.
Okay, what are you thinking about right now?
You getting bit, turning into a monster.
Oh.
Yeah. The older I get, the more I see it. I don't know why. What
That's
happens
because
then?
we live in a shitty world.
Anyone can get bit. Doesn't matter if you're inside or outside or how careful you are.
Well, first, it would suck. Like, big time. And then... I'd have to nom eat you, little boy. Stop! AJ, I need to know you remember what we talked about. What you're supposed to do if it happens. Listen to me. If I get bit, you'll... shoot.
No. No, I'm not gonna do that.
AJ, you promised.
I don't care. I'm not gonna shoot you. If you get bit, I'd want you to bite me too.
What? You don't mean
I
that.
want to be alone. Please don't be mad. I can't live with you not with me, Clem. I know we've talked about it so much, but don't make me.
Alvin Jr., you know you're not supposed to talk like this. You're too strong and too brave.
Oh, crap, I
don't
picked the
think
wrong
am
button.
anymore about this.
Yes, you are. You are, okay? You can't break promises, AJ.
I know.
You're not letting this go, are you?
James said
Guess not.
that we could be around when we're monsters. Like on the inside. If you got bit and then bit me, then maybe we'd still be together. It would just be a different together. We might even be okay. You think so?
Let's say James might be right. That monsters have part of the person they were still inside them. The thing is, no one can prove that. And if we can't prove it, we're not going to risk our lives over it.
Can I go patrol for a bit? Before the party?
Sure, go ahead. Be careful.
Hey, little man.
Hi, Louis. I'm going on patrol.
I'll be right back. I have to go get something real quick. Do not worry. The break should only be like about 2-3 minutes, tops. Hello, I'm back, your host. Let's enjoy more of this Walking Deadness. Nom, 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 nom.
Trolling's a thing.
I'm gonna have to start talking in my normal voice, because that doing the Dark City is really hurting my voice.
I was wondering... Well, I can't help but thinking...
That there's 2 skulls behind you?
You shot that raider who grabbed me, but you saw them take Violet too. Which means you could have saved Violet and not me. Why? Why would you pick me? I mean, I wouldn't have picked me. Hell, I don't know anyone who would have picked me.
I couldn't let them take you. You're too important to me.
I know I'm always teasing her, trying to get her to do that one eye roll she does. You know the one, where it's like, you're such a dumbass, she has to do a full body eye roll. do it because when I actually do manage to make her laugh, it's worth it. If I needed her, she'd be there. Meat cleaver in hand, ready to chop someone in half if it meant protecting me.
Which is why you're not losing your tongue, Lois.
Hey, we're going to get them back, Louis.
Yeah, damn right we will. Actually, that's... that's not the only reason I dropped by. Ruby's whole party idea kind of made me realize something.
What are you doing?
Well, I figured since we might die tomorrow and never get to go on a real date, I thought we could... Damn it. Have one now. I promise I'll keep it short so we can finish getting things ready for tomorrow. But I mean, nothing's wrong with short and sweet, right?
Let's do it. I never thought I'd get to go on a date, ever.
Really? Never? Have you met you? End of the world or not, someone would have at least tried to sweep you off your feet.
All right, all right.
What? It's true.
What do you know about dating, anyway?
I'll have you know, I found some magazines in the headmaster's office that had some very interesting things to say about the dating world.
Oh, yeah? Like what?
Well, like, it said you can tell a lot about someone based on what they look for in a partner. You know, brains, brawn, dashing good looks, great
And probably a little bit of off-brand, mags.
Sure, I guess.
That are not safe to read at work, that he brought to work.
What would you say your thing is? That you look for in a guy? If you had to pick.
I think I prefer a good sense of humor.
All right, I see you. You got me this time.
If only I knew someone with one of those.
I think that deserves a toast.
A toast? Don't those usually come at the end?
Hey, I warned you I'd make this quick. So, what do you say? To our last night alive.
To making it past tomorrow.
All right, fine. Maybe we live another day. To making it past tomorrow. So, I'll see you over there?
Hey, Clem!
Wow. Where did you find a beach ball?
It was in some garbage behind one of the dorms. I had to blow it up, and that was pretty gross. But look, it works.
I should start heading back to the admin building.
How did you even find a working beach ball in this setting at this time?
It's cool, right?
Super cool.
Back!
You're terrible.
Hey!
I love you, Clem. I love you back, kiddo. Okay, we better get ready to go. Sounds
Well,
like
that
they
just
need some
raised a few
music.
death flags, practically.
Looks like things are coming together.
Yeah. We still need to figure out lighting, music, and something to write on that banner.
If we're gonna die, we should have some fun first.
Music? You gonna play the piano all night?
God, no. I want to actually attend this thing.
Then how?
You've never seen a record player? Come here, buddy. I'll show you.
Pulled out the old headmaster's gramophone so he could play some records. Not much of a selection, but it should do. Just tell me what you want to listen to.
Maybe something country?
That's my favorite.
We are all very surprised. Look, check this out. When you turn that crank there, it plays music. Any kind you want.
But how?
Well, that, I don't really know, but showing's better than telling. Come on, get a closer look.
Wouldn't be a party without some kind of mood lighting. I've been going back and forth between colors for ages. Green's calming, but purple might be nice. Room gets natural moonlight, so something to complement that, maybe?
Well, purple was my dad's favorite color.
I read somewhere purple was a color of royalty.
That describes us exactly not at all.
I'll make it happen.
Are we using the banner for some kind of party theme?
Not exactly. It's meant to be more motivational. I'd keep it short, though. There's not as much room as you think.
AJ, why don't you come up with something?
Really?
I have an idea. It'll be a surprise. I promise not to swear all over it.
Okay, we'll have 10 break out his paintbrush and write it out. This place is gonna look great. Oh, and Willie was asking for you. He's up in Marlon's office. He said he had a surprise for the party, but he wanted to show it to you first.
Hey, Clem, check it out. I found a bunch of books on ships. There's some awesome stuff about fires at sea and explosions and stuff. Here is the boiler.
Wait,
I love
what are you
explosions.
talking about?
I have an idea about how to stop those assholes coming back to the school after we've rescued the others. And from hurting anyone else ever again. We're gonna blow
Yes,
up the
Mitt.
boat.
Willie,
Only
you shall
way to make
go
sure they
down
don't
the
come back.
dark side.
Besides, it feels right, you know? For Mitch.
Nice. Mitch would
We
love
will
this
execute
plan.
Order
I know, it's
66 and
perfect.
blow up all the
Can't think of a better
raiders.
memorial than to blow that boat out of the water. The tricky bit is timing the explosion so that it happens after you get off the boat. Trust me, this'll work. We'll be okay.
Okay, everybody, get ready to boogie.
And, Clem, I'm sorry for before. About how he treated Ten. I didn't mean to get so angry. I know it's not his fault.
Yeah, it is his
Nice,
fault.
Willie, but don't tell me. Tell 10. Wow. This looks great, Ruby.
Couldn't have done it without you.
Surprise dummies.
Just wait till you see what else I've got planned.
That
Go
is
ahead,
bad,
Will.
AJ.
I'll
That,
let you
that's
know when it's time.
not bad as in bad, but bad as in
Guess I'll...
bad humor.
I see you two are working together.
Yeah, Willie asked me to help with his special project.
Well, that's good to hear. Is it ready?
Good to go, Clem.
It'll work.
Actually, I was thinking maybe we should name it. Something cool. I mean, I think it deserves a name.
Yeah, we absolutely have to name it.
I thought you'd make fun of me, but hell yeah. Let's name this fucker.
How about Mitch's masterpiece?
Yeah, I like that.
Mitch would have too.
Okay, then it's settled.
I found them. Okay, Clementine. These here are our official Erickson psych evaluations and probationary reports.
Okay.
I don't get it.
Well, these explain why all of us got sent to this school in the first place.
And how we got stuck here for as long as we did.
So what's the game?
I figured if we're all going on this crazy mission together, we might as well know who we really are. So, I'll read some of what the adults thought about us. And you have to guess which one of us fits the bill. I'll make sure it's someone you've actually met. This'll be the first one. While otherwise a remarkable student, blank continues to be plagued by fits of anger, uncontrollable cursing, and repeated physical altercations with the senior faculty.
You know what, Ruby? I bet you're reading your own file.
Yeah, let me just tell you something from a literary standpoint and from a narrative standpoint. Telltale, you kind of need this at this point in the game because we've been through a lot of crap. Our friends just got stolen. We're about to probably go on a suicide mission. Oh yes, YouTube, I know you love me for just bringing that up. We're about to go on a Kobayashi Maru scenario. If you know what Star Trek is, you'll get it. And what better way than to go in there with high morale? I mean, have one last big hoorah and celebrate. Which I bet it's been a while since they've had a good celebration.
How'd you guess that?
Oh, what's up, Dust?
It's the red hair. Dead giveaway.
I mean, I can totally see it. The first time I met Ruby, she was all,
That little motherfucker.
That's a horrible imitation.
I said I was sorry.
Our sweet Ruby here was kind of a nightmare when she first showed up.
How? She's a
Chased
nurse.
the home ec teacher around the yard with a barbecue fork this big.
No way.
Don't worry. That was a long time ago.
You guys want to know why I got sent here?
Dude, no.
Chronic masturbation.
Willie, I speak for all of us when I say nobody has ever wanted to know that.
What does that mean?
Don't, AJ.
don't you dare.
Anyway, maybe we should change up the music?
Oh, I like all kind of different music, I think.
There's a lot of them.
Sure, we've heard enough of this. Break out the jazz.
Yeehaw! I have arrived.
I didn't realize how many of us we lost.
Remember that Justin guy?
And Theresa and Jasper, that one girl with colored braces, and Joey, Maddie, Lamar.
Aaron. She had the braces.
Alex, Dewey, Trey, Stephanie. Holy crap, how many of us died?
34.
Damn. Well, Marlon was freaking out early in episode 1. Time's up by 30. Well, Clem's seen a couple hundred.
Whose is it?
Violet's.
Should we read it?
I could tell you guys my story instead. What got me sent here, I mean. Only if you want. It's not great.
I was hoping you'd tell me.
So, my family was stupid rich. Parents gave me everything I wanted when I wanted it.
Ooh,
Except
silver
for one
spooned.
thing. Singing lessons. God, I begged my dad, told him I wanted to be a real musician. But all he said was, you get to be happy or you get to be rich. Can't be both. I know now that he was just trying to teach me a dumb dad lesson, but I hated him for that. So I decided I'd teach him a lesson. I thought, I'll break up my parents' marriage. That hurt real bad, right? So I broke into my dad's credit card accounts and made all these purchases in his name. Did this for over a year.
Holy crap!
This is how rich we were. He never noticed he was spending a fortune on a mistress that I'd made up for him. But I made sure my mom did. Sent her all the receipts for the hotel rooms, the jewelry, all of it. They had a fight all night long. He denied it, she wouldn't have it. I sat in the corner and cried to help it feel more real. When their divorce was final, I told them the truth. I said, you get to be happy or you get to be rich. You don't get to be both. You know, those two would have been happily married forever, but then I had to go be a vindictive fuckhead.
Lois, with probably how young you were, I'd say in the single
came
digits
here
back then,
the week
how
after.
the hell did you pull that off?
I can see by your face you regret it.
They said we were bad people, Clem. They weren't wrong. Still, none of us deserve to be ditched out here in the middle of the forest by the people that were supposed to make us better.
Sorry, this was supposed to be fun. I guess I'm not really a game person.
Don't beat yourself up. You said it yourself. Clem needs to know who she's leading into battle.
Charge!
Hey, I've got an idea. Do you guys remember when Minnie would sing us Don't Be Afraid when all of us used to get scared?
Of course I remember. I helped compose it with her.
Could you maybe play it for us? If I was here, she could sing the words, but...
Yeah. Yeah, I'd love to, 10.
Okay, just words FYI. For those of you who don't know what I know some of my audience aren't very in tune with how music is, musical terms. A composer is the guy who writes the music. A conductor is the one who plays it. So basically, Lois helped write the song that Minnie will sing in that horror scene that we'll see later, and he was also the composer, conductor, which plays it. He helped wrote it and played it. So that's why Lois knows how to play it, but he can't sing it. Well, he knows how to sing it, but he probably just can't sing over crud.
This is for you, Minnie.
Though it is never explained how 10 got that burn, though. Or if it's just scar tissue. Though I will say this little tune reminds me of Final Fantasy X soundtrack. Oh, by the way, if I tell you all this since you're all on stream, as I keep saying, hit the like and subscribe button if anybody new ever comes in. At the end of the run of the Telltale series, which this will be end of Tales, at the end of episode 4, not this one but the next episode, I'll basically be giving my rating and reviews on all the Telltale games we played. Oh, that's cool, dude. This is the third most gut-punching scene in this entire game. This segment here. Have fun, Dust.
Hey, Sweet Pea.
Hey, Dave Finway.
Why the train? You always pick the train.
I'm not sure. Maybe because this is where it all started. Where you taught me to shoot and to cut my hair. To be ready for what was coming.
You were a quick study. So, what's on your mind this time?
I'm worried, Lee. I've got a lot of people depending on me, and I don't know if what I'm doing is right.
Oh, I know that feeling. You know, I was making it all up as I went along, right? Couldn't let on, of course. With you being so little.
You kinda had to think on your feet. Monsters took over the world, and you got stuck taking care of an 8-year-old girl.
I thought she was 9. I guess I was right then going. She was 8.
You were a handful, but I didn't get stuck with anything. You kept me going.
That is true.
You want to tell me about what you're up against?
I'm with a new group now, and I've been in so many, and they always fall apart. But I really like this one. It's different. It almost feels like home.
That's a good thing. It's hard being alone out there.
But we're in trouble. Some bad people captured my friends, and getting them back might get the rest of us killed.
I'm not worried.
What?
Whatever trouble you're in, you get out of it. You get your friends out of it.
You don't know that.
I know you're a survivor. The Clementine I know is gonna fix it. I really believe that.
But what if I can't? I'm so scared for my friends, Lee. Scared that I'll let them down.
It's normal to be scared. Hell, it'd be strange if you weren't. But you can't let it get to you. Imagine how Violet will feel when she finds out you came to rescue her. You'll have given her hope again. Oh, Sweet Pea, you know you always get like this before something big. Remember how scared you were before you charged into that mess at McCarroll Ranch? You survived that, didn't you?
That was different. I was alone.
I know. It's harder when you have something to lose. But having people you care about, that's a good thing. Friends. A boy who thinks the world of you.
Yeah.
They're fighting beside you. Because of you. Come see me again. When you've gotten them out, okay? Out. And safe. Sound good? And hopefully we can talk about happier things.
Lee,
I miss you so much. I wish you were really here.
I miss you too, Clementine. But we'll have to make do with pretending.
Thank you, Lee. Talking to you always makes me feel a little bit better.
I meant to ask, how's the boy?
He's good, Lee.
These lines here are why I think he's the actual Lee.
Not bad. You teach him to shoot yet?
You have no idea.
I guess the world got pretty hard since I left it. A kid growing up in it, he'd be hard too. You're in my shoes now, raising a kid. Think you got a handle on it? It can't be easy. Wanting to give him a childhood, but knowing what it takes to survive now.
AJ's amazing, Lee. I've taught him to be strong and brave and capable. He'd be so proud.
You mean more than I already am?
There's another line.
Wow. Just look at you.
And that too.
Just look at you. Thought I told you to keep this short.
You don't know how hard it is to find scissors these days.
Time to go, Clementine. You've got people that need you.
Goodbye, Lee.
Clem, wake up.
Pause for a quick second. Why do I believe that was the actual Lee there? Well, for one, throughout this entire piece, by piece I mean these 4 episodes, they brought up like the concept of still being alive and the afterlife and stuff. Well, from the way I pictured that, I think Clementine, when she sleeps, she goes into her subconscious. Basically, she dreams of a time before things were all crappy. Basically, when she was still a kid at season 1, and protected by Lee. So Lee is almost, that Lee that she usually sees is a memory. Kind of like how I pointed out in season 2, how the dialogue choices you made were basically memory lines from season 1. Because they really were. I did play season 1 shortly after that, or a little bit of that scene. So yeah, all the scenes, the lines Lee gave you were scenes for that. This, I don't think was a memory. Being a memory of Lee. I pointed out the few lines of dialogue that I said, you know what I mean? You've changed, you're in my position. A few of those lines that I said, that one. That doesn't sound like something that a memory would say, like her conscience would say. Especially the nail in the coffin to me that solidifies maybe that was Lee's spirit basically being there just for a little bit. Because we can't all come back from the dead. Ha ha ha. Was when Clementine shows what she actually looks like now. And his reaction is, my, how you've grown. I told you to keep this short. Small little lines of dialogue like that. That's not something a memory would actually say, in a way. That sounds like something the real Lee would have said if he'd seen the girl that he died to save almost a decade ago, a grown woman now. His reaction kind of gives it away that that might have been the real Lee poking his head in a time of crisis that she needs in an indecisive moment.
It's time to go.
And I would like to believe, as much as of the
We got a long walk.
if I am, people know I am in religion, that sometimes the dead do look after us. Or come in to check on us. Just not zombies. Your spirit, your soul. What makes you you. your essence. Worth noting, I'll probably be streaming real late tonight. Look at that nice juicy walker.
We're really doing this.
Only the team blending in with the walkers need to cover themselves.
Now we just need your walker friend to...
He's here.
Good lord.
Hello.
Guys, this is James. He's my friend.
He's,
So cool. How do you get the skin like that?
Clementine?
Can I try it on?
That's not a good idea.
Come on, please.
Well, come on, give him some space.
But I just want to...
Not right now.
Yeah, right. Sorry. I didn't mean to be weird or anything.
It's okay.
Oh, and sorry I tried to shoot you that one time. Your mask looks so real.
That's because it is.
Functional and fashionable. I'll take two.
Funny. Clementine, could I speak to you alone for a moment?
Good idea. Hold tight.
Hey, Dan, come here, buddy. I gotta tell you something.
The walkers. They'll be here in a little while. You can join them as they pass through the trees. The noise from the boat will draw them toward the water.
Then we can get on board and save our friends.
Thanks for bringing a live bait.
Are different. Open-minded. Accepting. Maybe one day you'll be the same. Listen, Clementine. I need to talk to you about AJ.
What do you mean?
The Whisperers were my family. From a young age. In that time, I witnessed a lot of death and suffering. Eventually, I became the cause of it. Weakness was considered a poison. And I believed in that fiercely. So much so that when another boy expressed sympathy for our enemy before an attack, I slit his throat.
Another thing of the child soldier indoctrination.
Consider who he was, what he felt. Honestly, I don't even remember his name.
What's your point, James?
After he died, I kept hearing his words in my head. Those people are like us, just on a different path. I stopped killing after that. I changed. No one else did. When AJ told me he killed someone, it reminded me of them. Of myself. He said it was wrong, but it sounded like he was just repeating what he'd been told. Taking life like that, from a young age, it breaks something inside you. I'm afraid if AJ kills again, he won't be able to go back. He won't be the same boy he was. I've seen it happen too many times.
Being ruthless is what's kept him alive. That's all that matters.
And if history remains true, it'll be what gets him killed.
Not true. Clementine's been way more cutthroat, ruthless.
Soon there will be enough of them to provide us cover. I'll lead you through the herd until you reach the boat. That's as far as I go. After that, it's up to you.
Thank you.
take care of AJ.
Okay, he's ready to go. The walkers are getting close. Ruby, you're in charge of the horses. Willie, Ted, take care of the supplies.
And I'm in charge of the bomb.
Find the boiler. There'll be a door on the bottom with ash and stuff. Put it in there.
See you all on the other side.
That's the reason why I say that might be Lee, because they keep bringing up the other side.
Lewis told me about Minnie. That Sophie died, and Minnie is one of them now. Just... if you see her out there, tell her I forgive her. Please. I tell her myself, but I just want her to be okay.
Yeah, sure. If we see her, I'll let her know.
Thanks.
Maybe you'll turn into a walker, Tin, and you'll get to live out your fantasy. Like James.
It's really happening, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is.
Other people's lives are depending on us. Depending on me. You're depending on me to... What if something happens to you, Clem? What if I can't? I don't know. I can't carry that the rest of my life.
I wouldn't have asked you to come with me if I didn't believe in you. Seriously, Lewis, I mean it. Just believe me until you believe yourself, okay?
All right. Though I don't know if that's as easy as you think it is. Okay, I'll try. What if I just get us caught too? All it would take is one little screw up, and I'd screw up all the time. All right, come on, Lewis. Get it together. I need you to slap me. Help pull me out of this. Right here.
Chat, don't laugh.
I can't tell if I feel more focused or less.
What are you doing?
You'll learn when you're older.
Go look in another direction.
Ah! AJ busted you acting like a girl for once.
It's ready.
Yum 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 yum.
Ugh. Oh, we're not doing what I think we are.
That depends. What do you think we're doing?
Oh, God, we are.
It'll help us blend in with the walkers.
But do we have to ruin Lois's cool coat? I mean, do you know how hard it is to find that cool looking of a coat in this setting by now?
There. I think I'm ready.
No, you're not.
Can you just bring up how horrible that smells?
You know, walker blood is one of the hardest stains to get out. You owe me some new clothes.
Lois, don't get rid of the coat. The coat, like, makes you you. It's like your signature.
We're doing it.
Kind of like how Clem's signature outfit is her hat. It's ironic about the hat given how the game ends.
Okay, follow my lead.
Oh great, here's the worst part of the game for me. Let's take a bet on how many times I'll get killed.
Stay behind the walkers. Use them as shields.
Holy crud, I made it on the first try! Last time I died like 7 times.
Supplies going overboard! God damn it! Someone get over there and see what's going on! Stay sharp!
Okay, now's our chance. We can't risk leaving cover. We'll have to crawl along the side of the dock.
Also, I like this little bit of storytelling in-game lore that they kind of do. I mean, you just got covered in walker guts, and now you're going through a pond to get to the other side, okay? This kind of makes sense. Exactly, you're in water and it's washing off. That would actually kind of happen in real life.
Way.
See, look, the guts even wash off when you do that. That is great lore and instilling story playing. Because, I mean, if you're swimming, stuff comes off. Oh, and by the way, Lois's jacket's cool. Hey. Also, Land of the Dead kind of did that trick, where like the zombies walked underwater to get to this place that was safe.
Stay close. Stay hidden.
Nope. Well, that's where I got killed.
You okay?
I'm fine. Stay close. Stay hidden.
This is basically a full-blown Metal Gear section.
Come on, let's hurry.
Now, Sony, if you would release the Metal Gear games for PlayStation 4, that'd be great. Especially Metal Gear Solid 4. I would have a blast playing that game again. Might go with the bowish.
Come on, let's hurry. Ready, AJ?
Walkers incoming.
Dude, pick up the arrows! Oh my god. Arrows are fun. Wait, take that back. You might be able to make more. Because we just got a ton of resources.
We're getting close. After we find the boiler and place the bomb, we'll get our friends out. Minnie said they keep prisoners on the second deck. Look out for guards and stay quiet, okay? Good. I'll scout ahead and signal when it's clear. Got it?
I'm gonna point out a few things of lore that I noticed through my times of playing this game when we go through here, which I think are fairly interesting. Before you ask what I'm doing, I'm checking to see if there are any collectibles in this area.
I can see the boiler.
Hey, who's there? Give me a damn city name. Step out here slowly.
Rockingham.
Stop lurking around in the dark and get back to your post. Asshole.
That's where we need to plant the bomb.
There's too much stuff in the way.
Maybe there's another way in.
Yeah, I earned a trophy. It's been a while since I've ever earned a trophy on this game. I guess torturing Abel had its benefits after all.
Wait here.
Wait here, everyone. I'm about to do a Metal Gear Solid sneak kill. And I will show you, AJ, the true power of the dark side. As I strike them down one by one. Okay, this is a plot hole.
There you go, Mitch's masterpiece.
We all love and support you.
Once they start up this boat, we won't have much time before it explodes.
How long?
Not sure. An hour, 30 minutes.
I guess we'd better move.
I'm just gonna put it this way. Why I say that's a plot hole? Something like that should, if it's in a heating conductor, and that's a highly unstable chemical to begin with, should have exploded much earlier. It's just plot convenience that it chose the time it did to explode in this episode. So it is, by all standpoints, almost a plot hole.
Minerva, focus.
Yes, ma'am.
Can we kill you, Minerva?
I have a little brother, just a short, scarred face. See? He's not out there, is he?
Look, we've discussed this. Your family is Delta now. There ain't no room for anyone else.
Yes, ma'am.
There's no way we can get in there without her seeing us.
Get out. Not without our people. I swear to God, if you got 10 caught up in this, just tell me that he's safe. Give me that. He told me to tell you. He forgives you. Shit. I'll help you get everyone out. Then you take my brother and run. Get him back to where it's safe. Come on, we have to hurry.
This was a stupid move. Why would you trust this woman?
Clementine?
Holy fuck!
I mean, I know the enemy of my enemy is my friend, but still.
Yeah, I'm alright. We're alright. Get Violet first. She needs to know you're here.
I'll unlock the other cell. We don't have a lot of time before Dorian comes back.
Why didn't we take care of Dorian? This is what really irks me.
Lewis, give me a hand.
Yeah, sure.
Violet.
What the fuck, Minnie?
Clem! Get in the cell. Now!
See, this is why you should have shot her. This also doesn't help. Why I say it's a plot hole is, how long was Clementine unconscious? We have a ticking bomb in the boiler.
Vi, what happened? Are you okay? Violet, talk to me. We're here to take you home.
I looked for you. When they grabbed me, I saw you let them take me. I'm just supposed to forget that because you're here now? Some fucking friend you are.
Lewis wouldn't have stood a chance against these guys. I knew you could fight back.
Yeah, sure.
What's wrong with you, Vi? Come on, let's get the hell out of here.
No, Clem. I'm done. This whole situation is so fucked. At least here I have Minnie.
You mean the Minnie that betrayed us?
Don't act like you know her. She tried to escape. Her and Sophie. They said if I fight back, they'd kill Minnie. Or one of you. All you've done is get us hurt or killed. If you fuck this up worse, I'll stop you myself. And don't think I won't. I'm not losing her again, or anyone else.
Come on! They're just trying to scare you.
This is
too, but we can't let them get into our heads.
This is a horrible fact about how they make child soldiers. This is almost something they do in boot camp and military. They break you. Not physically. No, they do much worse. What they are doing to these kids to create child soldier is they are mentally breaking them on a psychological level so that they become nothing more than loyal drones and puppets with no mind and no free will of their own. It's, I say jump, he says jump, I ask how high. At this point, we were lucky, and I will tell this to spoil it, even though we're lucky to have gotten to Violet at this point before they had completely mind broke her and indoctrinated her fully. She was only halfway indoctrinated with the child soldier thing. Thank gosh she didn't get fully indoctrinated like Minnie did.
I'm not afraid. I'm realistic. Whatever you do, leave me out of it.
No, Violet, you're being mentally broken. It's one of the worst forms they do. It's dehumanization, practically. It makes it so you're barely human. With no will of your own.
We're not staying here that long.
Clem, are you alright?
I'm fine. Where's AJ? Over here. Thank God.
Is Vi alright?
She's saying she won't help us.
What the shit? Are you serious? We're not moving yet, so at least we've got some time. I guess.
But how is this thing not blown up? Just due to the proximity of the heat.
Louis, are you alright?
Me? Yeah, I'm fine. Just trying to figure out the best way to survive an explosion.
One of the things I like about, funny thing about Lois is he's such a fatalist.
Yeah, I'm alright. I'm looking for a way out.
Yeah, me too. The doors don't look very well made. Maybe that's something we can work with. Omar, are you hurt?
Let's just get out of here, okay?
We will. I found your rabbit's foot back on the beach.
Clearly it doesn't work.
How you holding up?
Lily. She scares the shit out of me, Clem. Earlier she came down to talk. Fuck. I don't think I've ever been that afraid.
Because they're trying to indoctrinate you.
We'll be home soon. Just hang in there. I might be able to chip away at this if I had a tool or... Damn it, they must have taken away my knife. AJ, do you still have your knife?
Yeah, they didn't find it. Only the big one.
Good. I need you to slide it over to me.
Look, it's a Chev! Those things are awesome in Last of Us, which we will be streaming. But what I will do in this Telltale game is basically at the end of it, the end of episode 4, I'll give a rating of my favorite spot of seasons, whether you should buy it or not, or skip it, and ratings basically 1 to 10. And my favorite season in order.
Whatever you doing, don't. I promise you. It ain't worth it. Step back.
She awake?
Yes, ma'am.
Good. I'll take it from here.
Lily has a character flaw in this that I'll tell you about later. That is actually what leads to her downfall.
He got hurt bad in a fight. We let him turn. He wanted to die quick, but we didn't let him.
Fuck, you little monster.
Damn it! That was my call. I made sure he turned.
Back up.
You know, we have a live Ava Walker down there for you. I mean, we just gotta find some way to go down there and get him. If he hasn't been killed, which he should be.
Minerva. Open the door.
Yes, ma'am.
Normally, the trouble you caused, I'd shoot you and toss you overboard. But I'm genuinely impressed. First, you organize these idiot kids into a fighting force and kill 2 of my most experienced soldiers. Then you sneak onto my boat under the cover of a herd. I bring a prize like you back to the Delta, it might make this whole clusterfuck of a mission worth it. Someone like you, so young with so much potential.
You should have never attacked us, Lily. Your mission was a bad idea from the start, and you failed.
And you're still mouthing off, despite being in a cell. That'll change.
I doubt it.
You know, my father, Larry, was a military man. And when I was a kid, he had all kinds of rules. The thing that bugged him most was waste. If I ever left a light on after leaving a room, he'd flip. No matter how many times he ranted about the cost of electricity. I could never remember to hit that switch.
So?
So one day, he let our power get cut. He liked illustrations to show that actions have consequences. No more TV, no more hairdryer, no more ice cream sandwiches.
Well, I guess asshole runs in the family. Is that the consequence? That you're an asshole?
The consequence is, I never left the lights on again. My father had his faults, but he showed me the effectiveness of teaching by example.
Spoiler, until he had a heart attack, died in a cell, and either Kenny or Lee drops a salt block on his head to prevent him from turning. Right in front of you, Lily.
Is that what this is? A lesson?
I want to tell you a story. Let's call it the parable of the twins. Two girls were taken.
By the way, in case of those of you who might stream who don't understand what the word parable is, it's another term for tale or story.
Taken from their home and brought to a new place to live. They had to leave their friends and family behind, and that was hard at first. They shed a lot of tears. But the new place was a good place. The people there grew corn and raised pigs, and the twins ate well for the first time in years. They had hot showers, clean clothes, beds. They were given guns and trained to use them.
Carrot and stick concept.
People were kind to these girls. All that was asked in return was that they help defend the group. You see, this place had a lot of enemies, killers and thieves who wanted what they had. They needed help fighting, or they'd lose everything they built. Their crops, their power, even their lives.
I wonder if that's how the twins would tell it.
One of them would. One of the girls saw that this was a place worth fighting for, and her tears dried. But the other twin, she could never forget her old home. She rejected every gift, every opportunity, stirred up trouble every chance she got. She convinced her sister to help her steal a raft and leave on the river. Of course, they didn't get far. What happened then, Minerva?
I killed her.
Shit, Minnie! What the fuck?
Is that true?
Your own sister? Why would you do that?
She was twisting my head with her lies.
And?
I made a mistake. I needed to show my loyalty to the place I call home.
Like it or not, you're one of my people now, Clem. The question is, which twin are you going to be? The loyal one, or the dead one?
You brainwashed her! You people are fucking sick!
Y'all better back away from the door.
Louis, calm down. Just do what they say.
Fuck no! Look what they did to Minnie. I'd rather die than become that.
Pull the mouthy one out of the cell. They clearly didn't get the moral of the story. We'll have to help them.
Yeah, he got the moral of the story all right. It was that Sophie wanted to go home to her brother 10, her little brother, and her sister, and Sophie resisted the soldier indoctrination. She chose not to jump when you asked how high, and her sister drank the Kool-Aid, as Kenny would put it, and shot Sophie in the back to prove that she is willing to jump and has drunk the Kool-Aid.
Understand.
Stop! Don't hurt Louis, or I'll hurt you.
Hey, yo. You better cool it or you gonna get yourself hurt.
Fuck!
Easy. Stay still.
No, please, Clem!
Don't make this hurt more than it has to.
Hey, Jay!
Good chunk of your ears missing.
Stop!
Oh, she kicked him in the face.
He bit me! I said that's enough!
You deserve to die. We'll kill you!
You think you can kill me?
I know I can. We'll throw you in the river, or we'll tie you up and watch you turn.
Big talk for a little guy.
I know I can do it. I killed Marlon. He wasn't a monster, but you are. Dang.
So you killed Marlon. Huh. I bet you'd make a great soldier.
Leave him alone. This is between us.
Clem seems to care a lot about you. Come on, let's go have a chat. Just us.
Fucking touch him!
Clem! No, please!
Clementine! AJ!
Keep an eye on her, Minerva.
Lily, don't!
Get this thing moving. I want to be far away from here. Fast.
I'll start up the boiler.
Don't you dare look at me like that! This is the only way we survive.
Are you serious right now? After everything that she's done, you're just gonna help her? Fuck you!
Fuck off!
What the hell happened to you? You killed Sophie! What the fuck? You just decided, hey, I'll work for these people. They seem friendly enough.
Don't act like you understand
You're gonna get
what
us
happened.
all killed! You weren't there! Fuck you! What the hell are you doing? Stop!
Clem, behind you!
You're the fucking problem here! I won't let you get them all killed!
Funny! For the girl who killed her sister for a place she calls home.
Stop, Minerva! I'm warning you!
What the hell is going on down here?
No. Wait, that's not what I...
Dorian! No!
I'm sorry.
Violet, we have to go.
No!
We planted a bomb on the boat.
Fuck you, there's a bomb. Mitch is dead. You just fucking go.
We have to get the hell out of here now!
Go! I need to find AJ.
I can...
We'll be fine.
Better see you on land.
You will.
I want to point out something. I don't think Lewis has ever killed another human being. He's killed walkers, but he's never killed an actual human being. They've brought this up a couple times, how killing a human is different than killing a walker. And, by the way, I do psychoanalyzing the Kyo, the Mad Reviewer. That's why I'm the Mad Reviewer. And Lois' reaction is telling. First thing, he accidentally fires the arrow and it shoots the woman straight through the head. So she won't turn into a walker, ironically. And he flips out. He's not desensitized to it. He's like, I'm sorry. The normal reaction you would probably have to someone like Lewis, who's never killed killed another human before. Walker, this wouldn't have faced Lewis. Human, it does. I want to point that out.
Shit, they started the boiler.
Which means we're on a ticking clock.
We'll focus that energy. Sharpen it. I've known Clementine since before this all started. She'll come around.
The Clementine you knew was a little girl. This is a grown woman now.
You'll come around too, once you see what we have to offer. Plenty of food, comfortable beds for you and
Found one more.
You can even share a room.
Docs.
Tin!
Stupid brat.
Tennessee, did you get lost?
Ma'am! He wasn't alone. I got something else to show you.
This way.
Found this in the herd.
No wonder there were so many walkers.
Lily's run into his group before.
Must have thought you were clever leading those walkers here. Or was that Clementine's idea? Nothing to say?
You don't fucking scare me.
Is that so?
You force your ways onto others. Because you're afraid. Because you're weak.
I give my people a cause to fight for.
Don't listen to her, AJ. All they do is kill. It's not for a cause. It's...
The thing about people like him, AJ, is that they're too broken to fit into a community. They won't fight for anyone but themselves. Kill it.
Not technically.
Fuck! Easy there, 10.
Don't hurt him. Just stop hurting people. Please.
Shoot her!
Why don't we all just take a breath, alright?
Give me my friends back.
Put down the gun.
Let them go. All of us. Or else.
Fine. Go ahead then. Do it. Save your friends. That's what you came here to do, isn't it?
Do it, 10. It's the perfect shot.
Oh, I see. You came here to cry. 10. Looks like you're not a soldier either.
Please, don't!
No!
Real cat fight's about to happen.
AJ! She's not a threat. Where's the gun?
You weren't down there. You didn't see what she did. She tried to cut us all up.
You don't have to do this, please!
It's a trick!
Don't you fucking dare, AJ!
Just give me the gun.
Can't let her hurt anyone else.
Do it, AJ!
I'm sorry. Lily has to go.
No.
It will always remain that way in my opinion.
AJ, stop!
Welcome back, Dust.
Lily, we couldn't find the other... What did you do? You were fucking dead!
And now, the bomb's gone off.
The bomb! AJ!
And oh my gosh! Only 11 people let him turn into a walker. Wow.
I am a poor pilgrim of sorrow.
Let's split.
Cast out in this
Of course, everyone named it Mitch's masterpiece.
Uncertain of life for tomorrow. I want to make heaven my home.
Wow, he would have cut off AJ's.
Sometimes I am tossed and driven. Sometimes I know not where to roam. I heard of a city called
Hey,
heaven.
Dust.
I'm striving to make it.
James MIA. James was disenchanted that you didn't see there being more to about two walkers. James was devastated that you told AJ to kill Lily. It's great to hear, Dust. Violet blew off your reasons for not saving him. Violet despises you after her capture. That's hilarious. Abel turned. Abel felt terrified when you refused to promise him mercy. Abel felt desperate when you told him he'd be trapped inside his walker himself. Leah was inspired to take action after you tried to protect your friends. Well, she's dead. Minerva was stunned when you told her Marlon killed Brody. Minerva considered herself irredeemable despite your assertion that she should come home. Minerva felt heartsick to learn Tin Can Paper because Minerva's a horrible person that needs to turn into a walker. Tin was crushed. You said his plan was a failure and was his fault, which it was. Ted was grateful when you promised to tell Minerva he forgave her. Lewis was delighted when you decided to go on a date with him. Lewis was touched that you wanted to hear why he was sent to Erickson. Lewis was calmed down when you were sympathetic to his story on how he was sent to Erickson. Lewis was thankful when you let AJ stop Dora from cutting off his finger. Yeah, because if you lose your finger, you can't become a musician. AJ was unsettled watching Abel turn into a walker. AJ felt defeated when you said there was no way to prove you could be together as walkers. AJ felt powerful after you told him to shoot Lily in the face. Rosie's is worried about everyone. Lily was excited that you wanted to name the bomb. Ruby was impressed you deduced her official Erickson evaluation. I love how they're all MIA. It's so kind of fitting. Because just imagine if this was the ending. That'd be one nasty cliffhanger. Okay, everyone. I'm going to stop the VOD here. Probably take a minute or a few minute break, and then we're going to finish episode 4 tonight. Okay? Because I have to do a little bit of editing on this. Like, subscribe if you like the channel. Till then, have a good night, because we're hitting Take Us Back next.